ladies and gentlemen, Eric Schwartz.
Hi. So, as you heard, my name's Eric. I'm 16. I'm from Westport, which is the land of the newlywed and the nearly dead. I know how to do like 3 things, being like crying, sleeping, and Google Docs. And junior year has taught me all 3. And I'm Jew-ish, big on the ish. And my older brother is exactly what you'd expect when it comes to a white Westport Jew. He's good with money, right? He plays piano, he's really hairy. And he plays squash, which is when you run around in a glass box playing tennis, thinking you're better than people who play tennis. So for some insane reason, I decided to be pretty different from him. He likes math, I like English, he plays piano, I have no clue how to read music. He plays squash, I wrestle. And that's where you run into a problem. Because what hits me is this Jewish fight-or-flight response. And because I, Eric, Hebrew name Isaac, Jordan Schwartz, don't really have the cardiovascular maturity to flight, I decided to go to wrestling to enhance my fight beyond curling up in a ball and hoping my glasses don't snap like my hopes and dreams. So how do I make myself wrestle? Unfortunately, I go to sign up for the school team, and I'm instantly redirected to this place called the Fit Club, which I only think they named it that because they forgot the word for gym. But I'm not really expecting intellectuals from a place where the promotional art is a guy literally getting hit upside the head. So I go in, and I already can tell something's wrong, so I'm the tallest guy there. I know I'm not the shortest guy in the world, right? But I was the only guy chosen to play Grumpy the Dwarf in my 7th grade production of Shrek the Musical. So that has to count for something. So I scan through these kids, right? Their hairlines anyway. And I eventually find this guy named Coach Stevens. And I ask him what I think is some pretty reasonable questions for a first day. You know, like, how much experience do I need? How many guys are there usually? Am I gonna die? He turns to me and he says, "You'll find out on the mat." And find out on the mat I did. Because I show up to what's called an open mat instead of a practice, which means that the coach will put you with this guy who's close enough to your weight and just have you wrestle. He puts me with this little Korean kid named Nick. And I'm sizing him up, right? The coach tells us to warm up. So I start like, give me a couple of those, and I see this kid running back and forth doing cartwheels, a flying squirrel on amphetamines type deal. And I'm just thinking of the best and worst case scenarios, right? Best case scenario, he just dies. Worst case scenario, we go first. We go first. So, as you know, I hear we're going up first. I turn to this kid, Nick, like before I Kurt Cobain myself, I turn to him and say, "Hey, yeah, I'm new, can you not kill me?" This ass turns to me and says, "You'll find out on the mat." Keep in mind, this is my first day of wrestling. I have no clue what I'm doing. I have blind luck and some headgear that may or may not have lice. So we get brought into the center, and this kid instantly assumes this position like this, like constipated turtle type deal. And I decide to stand up full way because I'm a people. Because I got like 4 inches height on this guy, I'm thinking I might be able to do that thing from the cartoons where I can just keep my hand on his forehead and keep him away from me. That's all in theory. In practice, as soon as the whistle blows, this guy hits me with a high crotch into a Saturday night ride. I wonder why people think wrestling's gay. So I get out using my own improvised Schwartz special flop like a fish technique. And I manage to like scramble my way up. Halfway through standing up, this kid takes me down again. And this is where I kind of realized that I should just give up. Because I can only take so many hits to my blimp of an ego. And this kid Hindenburged it. All right, thank you very much.